Solve for m. So you can see here we've got two equations. We know they're equations because both of them have equal signs. And what we have to do is we have to find out the value of m in both of these equations separately. So the first one, we have 9m plus 2 equals 14m minus 28. So what we should be doing in the first instance, one way to do this is to deal with the constants first. So let's do that. We should always deal with the constant which is the lowest in value. So in this particular case, the lowest in value is this one right here, which is minus 28. That's the lowest value because positive 2 is greater than minus 28. So let's deal with cancelling out the minus 28. Now we do the cancelling out of minus 28 by doing the opposite of minus 28, which is to add 28. So we do the reciprocal. Whatever we do to one side, we must do to the other. So we add 28 to the left-hand side. So what that does, it cancels out the minus 28. And what it does is it leaves 14m on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, we stay with 9m. That's still there. We haven't touched that yet. And 2 plus 28 is plus 30. Next step. We've now got constant on one side only, which is what we want. We now need to make sure we can get the variable, the m, on its own on one side. So again, we look at the terms. We've got 9m and 14m. We want to cancel out the term which is of the least value. In this case, it's 9m because 9m is smaller or less than 14m. So we've got positive 9m, so we subtract 9m. We do the same to the other side. And what's left? That has been cancelled out now. What we do have left on the left-hand side is 30. On the right-hand side, we've got 14 minus 9. Right? That's 5m. And now we're nearly at the end, and we can see quite easily how to solve the rest of this. This is 5 times m, so we want to cancel out multiplying by 5. We do that by dividing by 5. We do that to both sides. That cancels out, so now we're left with m on the right-hand side, and 30 divided by 5 is 6. Formatting, we really should have the variable on the left and its value on the right. So let's just rewrite that. And so now we know that m equals 6. We can check to see that that is correct. What we do is we substitute in 6 where the m is. So that would be a 6 and that would be a 6, right? So it's 9 times 6, which is 54, plus 2, okay, is 56. So the left-hand side of the equation equals 56. On this side, let's check that out as well. Let's use our calculator. 14 times 6. What does that equal? 84. So that's that. 84. And it's minus 28. So if we have our 84 and we minus 28, we are hoping it's going to be 56. It is 56. So it means that the right-hand side is equal to 56. The left-hand side is equal to 56. And therefore this must be correct. If we look at this one over here, again, let's look at the constants and let's cancel the constant with the least value. In this case, it's minus 55, so we add 55. We do that to both sides. What happens as a result of that? Well, that minus 55 is now cancelled out, so on the right-hand side, we have 19m left, and on the left-hand side, this 12m, we haven't done anything to it yet. And 1 plus 55 is plus 56. Okay, so now we have constant on one side only, which is exactly what we want. We still have terms with a coefficient on both sides, so we want to deal with them next. Again, we look at these values together, and we choose the one which is the lowest value. So 12 is less than 19, so let's cancel out the positive 12, m, and we do that to both sides. So this cancels out the 12m. We're left with 56 on the left-hand side. 19 minus 12 is 7m. This means 7 times m. We want to get rid of multiplying by 7, so we divide by 7. We must do that to both sides. That cancels out that. We're left with m, which is exactly what we want. 56 divided by 7 is 8. So formatting, put the m on the left, its value on the right, and that should be the correct answer. And don't forget, we can check. We substitute in the value of m into the equation. So this is 12 times 8. Well, 12 times 8 is 96, and plus 1 equals 97. So we now know that the left-hand side is 97. What is 19 times 8? So it's probably a good idea to use our calculator again. So 19 times 8. 19 times 8. What does that equal? 152. So 152. And we're supposed to minus 55. So as we use our calculator, since we've got the calculator out and ready to go, so minus, what is it, 55, right? And it should equal 97. It does, which is good news, because it means that the right-hand side is worth 97, the left-hand side is worth 97, therefore m equals 8 must be correct.